Alright, I'm here with an updated look at the games on my Nintendo Switch for the end of 2021. So in this video, obviously I have the icons from all the games that I've ever played, physical and digital. This video will only be digital games. So um, if you want the physical game opinions and thoughts, you'll have to go and see that video, which will come out the same day as this one. So it'll be on the channel, and I'll put a card up in the top and in the end slate. So let's jump on in. First game here. Classic Among Us, Amogus. I like Among Us. It's become a bit of a meme, but I think it's a fun game. I think it's really cool how it, shot up in popularity almost out of nowhere. It came out in 2018 and no one really played it until 2020. Really cool story. I think it's just a fun game in general. It's a fun multiplayer game. Good time. Next game, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I got this from Walmart actually. This was a mess up. I don't have this game physically, but they priced the full game of Captain Toad as DLC. So what was going on is the Twitter account Wario64 tweeted this out, that people were ordering the DLC from Walmart for Captain Toad, and they were just sending the full game. And I guess had been doing this for a while, and Walmart didn't even realize it. So it was like $4 for the full game of Captain Toad. And I played the game on Wii U. I think it was a really fun game, and I figured, you know what, I'll grab it for $4. Maybe I want to play it again at some point. Castlevania Anniversary Collection. This is a really well done collection of Castlevania classic games, the NES games, Bloodlines on Genesis, some extra thrown in like Game Boy games and stuff like that. Done by M2, so the emulation's really good, and it's a really well done collection. They also did like an arcade Konami collection, and they did a Contra one, and they also did M2 also did a Castlevania Advance collection as well. So if Konami's not going to do anything else, at least they're putting these things out, and they're much better than most collections that get put out. Celeste, I like this game a lot. I think it's a really good 2D platformer. Art style is really cool. I think the story is a little bit lame. I'm gonna be honest. I know a lot of people like that, but it's a little bit. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like, oh, I don't know. It's a little bit lame, and I understand what they're going for, and I'm not like trying to hate on it or anything. It's just like, oh, they're trying to tie the idea of anxiety and depression is like climbing a mountain. So you climb this mountain. It's like, I get it. It's a little bit ham-fisted though. But I really like the way this game plays. I really like how hard it is, but it's never it's never punishing. It's never too unfair. It's just challenging, but you can get it at the end. And I think it's just a really good game. Moving on here, what's the next digital game we got? Death Come True. So this is a live action like FMV type game from Tukio Games, which is a new studio founded by Kazutaka Kodaka and Kotaro Uchikoshi from, Spike Chunsoft. And this game, I think, is like $15 or something, and they kind of priced it like, oh, it's like a 2-hour movie experience that you play, interactive movie, and so that's why it's like this. But I just didn't really find this very good. I thought it was like whatever. Not bad by any means, but it's easily skippable. I wouldn't recommend it. Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2, I haven't played this one yet. I'm going to be honest. I like Undertale quite a bit. I'd like to play these, I just not got to it yet. The Famicom Detective Club games, I've only played The Missing Era. I haven't played the other one yet. These are really cool, at least what I've played and what I've seen of them. So these are remakes of the classic Famicom games that were like mystery games. And these remakes were done by Mages, who's like a pretty renowned Japanese visual novel team. They, of course, did probably the most iconic visual novel, Steins Gate. That's theirs. And this game is the art is really nice in this game. Some of the design's kind of archaic, but it's like with, how you have to, it's an adventure game that you kind of, sometimes it can get a little esoteric on what you're supposed to even be doing. But really good games, really cool how they hold up, or at least really good game of what I played. I haven't played the second one yet. And I'd like to see them do more with this. Nintendo have their own little downloadable mystery type games. A little bit pricey, maybe. You get both of them are $60. So if you buy, I think they're both priced at $35, but if you buy one, you get the other for cheaper. I'd recommend them though. Fast RMX. This was a pretty early release Switch game, and Fast Racing Neo was a game on the Wii U that was really impressive. One of the most graphically impressive games for the Wii U, and this game is really impressive as well. They are fast, F-Zero Wipeout type, extremely fast racing games. And I honestly look at something like this, and I think like Nintendo F-Zero. F-Zero does not need to be a $60 big budget game. Hand F-Zero over to these guys. Have them throw up maybe a $20 eShop game. That's all we need. Cool game though. Would recommend it. Final Fantasy IX. I've always tried to get in Final Fantasy IX because I know it's pretty beloved, but I've never been able to get into it. And unfortunately, I was like, oh, finally put it out on the Switch, and I bought it, and then it's a crappy mobile version with the horrible fonts and horrible menus. So kind of a shame there. But what else we got here? Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Right. Wow, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. I got the big special edition for 30 years because I'm a pretty big Fire Emblem fan, and then I figured I'd just keep that sealed. So I bought this. This is only $5, but they don't sell it anymore. For some reason, Nintendo's like, yeah, we gotta make the localize this game finally and put it out for $5, and then stop selling it. So really weird there, but cool that they did something like this. I'd love to see Nintendo keep bringing their back catalog out. I mean, this year, we got the two Famicom Detective Club games, and then Fire Emblem out here. Really cool. Really, glad they're doing that. I mean, Mother 3 isn't obvious, but Nintendo has a back catalog of a lot of games that never came out here that have never been localized, and I'd like to see them. Noja, I heard good things about this one. This is like an adventure game, visual novel type game that kind of almost has an Among Us imposter like thing. I got it on sale. I heard good things, but I've not checked it out yet. Let's see, Luminous Remastered, really fun puzzle game. Interesting music that kind of goes along with the puzzle game. I like this one. Good time. All right, those are all physical games. Going through here, Mighty Gunvolt Burst. So this is a 2D platformer Mega Man style game from Inti Creates. It also has the character from Mighty Number 9. That's why it's Mighty Gunvolt instead of just the Gunvolt series. Much better, far better than Mighty Number 9 could ever hope to be, and probably developed on a fraction of the budget. But Minecraft. I don't know why I have. Oh, because they just updated to like a unified version, I guess. I've never been into. I can't get into Minecraft. I don't know. I was just a little too once Minecraft came out. I was just a little too old for it. It was that age range of like 8 to 12 maybe is like prime Minecraft territory. And once Minecraft came out and started getting popular, I was already like 14 at that time, so I was like a little bit out of Minecraft at that point, and I just never got into it. And as an adult trying to get into it, it's just I don't know. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna do this. Murder by Numbers. This is another one that I got on sale but haven't checked out yet. This is like a Ace Attorney style game, Ace Attorney influenced game, but with like Picross elements. It has the original composer of Ace Attorney actually did the music for this game as well, but I have not checked it out yet. Night in the Woods. I'd started this one up, and I thought what I played was okay, but I didn't really get too far into it. It seemed like a pretty chill game though. Nintendo Entertainment System and Nintendo Switch Online. I could go on a whole rant on the Nintendo Switch Online and how I'm just not really crazy about how they're doing this. Even if I think what we got to understand what they're doing for $20 a year with online and this library. I mean, the NES and Super Nintendo library of what it is now is pretty good, but there was that period when they were just drip feeding like the most bottom of the barrel games, and I'm thinking, what did you pay like $10 to get the rights to Jelly Boy or whatever? It's just really weird. No More Heroes 1 and 2. I like these games quite a bit. These are good ports of these as well. I know Limited Run Games, I think at Best Buy did a physical copies of this if you're interested in that. But I already have Japanese physical copies of the Switch games. And these are really good ports though. They're 60 frames per second. They play really well on just a controller. They translated the motion controls really well to just the right stick. Good ports. I enjoyed them. Let me see here. Overcooked 2, one of the most fun but also infuriating co-op games you could ever play. Don't play this with people that you'd actually want to remain in a relationship with in any way. Pac-Man 99, cool idea. These 99 games are fun. I think Tetris 99 was by far the best one. I guess it was Mario 35, but you know what I'm saying. And the Pac-Man one was fun, but it's nothing, I think is going to really stick with me. Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is so good. And it's such a shame that it doesn't look like they're going to do anything more with Sonic Mania. This is in my opinion, this is the best that Sonic has ever been. This game understands Sonic better than Sega understands Sonic at this point, which is insane to think. So much of Sonic has just become so lame. And it's important to remember, like, man, Sonic is is cool, right? Like Sonic's not always been lame. Sonic in the Genesis days, that's a cool character. You know, the stages are cool. It has this cool aesthetic, and the music is awesome. And that's what this is. It's a great. It's great for Sega fans as well. There's a lot of Sega fan service in the game. It's a good way to remember, like, yeah, Sonic doesn't have to be goofy, horrible cutscenes and bad level design, and it doesn't need to be this. Sonic, Sonic can just be this. It doesn't need. It's funny to think that this came out like, and then like 2 months later or something, Sonic Forces came out. Stardew Valley. Everyone knows Stardew Valley at this point. I'm always impressed that this game was developed by only one person. That's so impressive to me. This game is really cool. Insanely content rich. It's great. I like it a lot. I had a period where I just like played only this game and listened to podcasts for a month. I played a ton of this game, and then it's like, I think I've seen enough. But great game. We see here, Super Mario 35. I don't know if you can even play this anymore. I don't think you can play this anymore. I'm not sure. I thought they took that down. Super Nintendo Entertainment System, same thing with NES. Tetris 99 was by far the Battle Royale game I put the most time into of these. It's just Tetris. It's fun. I like the concept. It works really well. And it just makes sense in, I think, a way that I didn't really like the Mario 35 that much. It just makes sense in a way I think that one didn't. Escapists 2. Played this one with co-op a little bit with some friends. I wasn't as into it as they were. House and Fata Morgana. I got this game, another one, a visual novel that went on sale I wanted to pick up. This is actually like the highest rated Switch game, I believe. And everyone I've heard from says that this game is like excellent. So I got to check that one out. And I think that's it for the digital only games. Make sure you check out my physical collection. I figured I'd just do a short one of my digital only games as well. Make sure you check that out though. That'll be up at the same time as this one. So take a look at that one on the channel if you enjoyed. Leave a like down below. Follow me on Twitter at Objo Gaming. Leave in the comments what games I should pick up. Maybe look after. There's usually some good sales after Christmas, so let me know in the comments what games I should pick up. Any games I'm missing that are digital only. Nothing that has a physical release. I'd rather get the physical release. But subscribe if you're already subscribed. And until next time, I'd like to thank you for watching.